We are the fallen ones who've gotten up. We are the lights so bright and we're dancing all alone tonight. Dancing on
Love you, Zoogie.
Sup. It is Thursday afternoon. It is 5:30 this afternoon. Nice late one for everyone that's been asking for it. We are here, pillar to pillar time, with my boy Aussie Dodo, and we also have Stringer, TJ, and Scarecrow. How we going, guys?
Yeah.
Good, man. Thanks for having us.
So, we got a bit of hardcore to talk about to start with, and then we'll move on to the Nationals.
The main event, you know, the headliner.
Thank you.
Ooh, here's my daughter.
Oh, look at that timing.
Beautiful timing.
Okay. Daddy.
Hi, bye. Thank you.
Yeah.
Daddy, look at my picture.
Okay.
When you try to live stream,
Right.
but your daughter
Live stream.
Kids
Hey
are kids.
Shiloh.
Say hi to everyone. All
Hi
right.
Shiloh.
So we had hardcore last night, which we had Valhalla's All Stars. We have Laylax and
And
Wreck-It Crew. Bro, the Laylax crew absolutely brought it last night. I don't think anyone was expecting that to come out.
Yeah, pretty much straight off the get-go, they came out strong with their first match immediately against Valhalla,
Yeah,
upping them 2-1 in their first match, and then they just kept bringing it every other match after that.
yeah.
I
They-
don't think they lost a single game. I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
quote me.
they come out 3 wins. I
Yeah,
believe.
right.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Knocking
New-
out
new
Valhalla
team-
straight
new-
up, that was like monstrous.
Relax.
new
Coming
team
with
on
the
the
fire.
block,
Daddy, do you like my picture?
so they're coming
I
out with
do.
something to prove, that's for sure. And then we had old Wreck-It and Valhalla's All Stars. Unfortunately for poor Wreck-It, they did not make it this time. As always, they play very, very clean, very, very well, and all around good vibe. They're a good vibe.
They are,
So-
yeah. They've been a good team. We've sort of got to know them. Obviously, Shannon sponsors Next Gen. I've got to meet the boys and get to know them a fair bit better, and they're definitely coming in pretty hungry for it, pretty hot, which is cool. Good to see.
Definitely, and it's good to have more teams like that. Honestly, they just bring a solid, good vibe every time,
Yeah.
win or lose. They're
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
And that's definitely what we need in this sport. Just good sportsmanship. It sucks to lose. I mean, we didn't make top 8 the other day, but still smile on our face.
Solid
You
vibe.
push your hardest, and you just go through with it. I can understand people have a lot of passion and don't want to lose, but this is a sport. There's got to be a loser. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is.
That's it. Just got to leave it on the field, eh?
Yeah, that's exactly
That's
it.
Yeah.
So, I'll be
Yeah,
back
other
in
than-
2 seconds. I'm just going to set the daughter up.
Yeah, no, you're right. Honestly, for me, guys, like I did say it the other day, those couple of matches that we had come, pre-finals were definitely sort of games of the day for me.
that
Just
was
by
fun.
chance, everyone sort
Yeah.
of steps up at different times, and yeah, it was
It was
definitely
that
a
game.
killer game for me.
Oh look,
Yeah,
we can't
guys.
we can't get over that first round. The draw.
Yeah.
Okay, on the
That was
That
and
was a
that's the
solid.
type of sportsmanship that we need in the sport moving forward. Anyone could have kind of taken that piss with a no-hit call and bits and pieces, but when it's honest and it's a decent exchange, and man, that was an exchange from 15, 20 odd meters from you to Pella. It was awesome and amazing to see. That's
Definitely.
that level of quality of plays and that level of sportsmanship with you boys. So, props.
Yeah, there was definitely when they called it at the 5 rounds the other day. I thought, yeah, these assholes are just making sure the Aussie Elite Damage game goes. Like they got to make sure that one's going ahead, and you could see it. Everyone was hyped for it, man. As soon as we walked on field, the crowd seemed to really push up. There was a lot of people from especially the SA boys wanting to see this. They'd heard all about this rivalry between us, oh, we need to see this. So
Yeah. And it was definitely there on the day. We did not disappoint, did we, boys?
That's it.
No,
That's it.
Not disappoint.
Went all out. I think I went through 6-7 mags at one stage in that first match. I turned and looked at one of the refs as I was reloading for the 7th time. I think it was there was just a bunch of mags at my feet. And I've just looked at this guy. I'm going through some fucking mags, hey, buddy? And he's just sort of staring at me and sort of looked at the ground. I looked down, slapped the next mag in, and just started firing. It's just the way it is.
That's awesome. It's a bit of a different event, bit of a different style of gameplay, definitely. To just sort of stand there, I guess your anchors. I saw a couple of the guys there with just finger on the trigger throughout the day and just dump a mag, finger still on the trigger, slap another
Yeah.
mag in,
Yeah.
and just keep
I was
full
saying that
stand.
too.
Oh yeah, especially those all stars. They just had
Yeah.
like 9 mags each. They went
Yeah.
full with the trigger.
Oh, those all-star boys. The younger bloke, I can't remember his name. Sorry if you're watching, mate. Dude, you're a champion for your age, and you are gonna go far in this sport if you keep it up. Holy crap! The call-outs, like you could hear him, like up at the tents, like at the marquees and that off the field, just screaming. Like every call-out was just clear as anything. So good.
Yeah.
What we
Well, we
gonna
need a bit
get all these teams just to come down here now, and then we're set.
No. We're going up. We're going up there next.
All right, look.
Yeah.
we're-
Bring on
there
Townsville.
And then we bring them back down. Then we gotta bring them back down afterwards. Give them the taste of some more speaky bee. More speaky bee.
Yeah, must have been so good for those SA teams to get up and actually play some real games as well.
Oh,
When it's tough down there.
I
Oh,
don't
definitely.
think you could get the smile off their faces, to be honest. Like
Well,
every time I looked at them, they were just like, we don't have this. Like, talking to them like before the stream last week, and they're just, we're in a store. You don't understand. There's a store, and there's gel blasters on the wall. Like,
But they couldn't take their hands off them. I found they were always holding a blaster at
yeah,
some point.
they
And
had
they're
to
like,
be.
they're like, this is mine now, and you're like, oh. Nah, good on them.
But yeah, so we just crossed over to Jordan here. He's sitting here, a bit of a no man, sort of hearing all this talk and going, oh, I wasn't part of any of this. How do I get in on it?
Yeah.
So, you're part of a new and upcoming team, the ARP gang.
Yeah.
So, have any of you guys played any competitive before this, or are you just a newly formed team?
Look, well, I think it was the original 3, which was me, Matt, and Justin. We all started out at Gorilla playing competitive there. And we had a blast there with the guys that played there. All great guys there. And then we started doing a bit of casual scrims for speedball, and we got into that. So we moved and made our own team, and we just met a lot more people from there, and kind of met up with a few of the other guys that wanted to go to speedball from Gorilla. And yeah, so we've got a bit of a team that has come from a full auto competitive background. And so yeah.
So you should have been out there this weekend.
If only.
Next nationals, boys. I want to see you in that top 12.
Look, we'll try.
You got
To
to
be
push
honest,
for it.
man, that's
Look.
where that's actually very, very identical background to where us boys have come from, which was, starting out at Gorilla full auto comps and just kind of made our way up from there, almost just getting
Yeah.
involved. So
Well-
it's always a good place to start, man. And when you've got a couple of boys that are just keen to run and gun, and you sort of trust each other, it comes together over comps, which is cool.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, look, they're great guys out there, and it's a great competition. Like, you thoroughly enjoy it, and it's good to learn the ropes as well. Yeah.
Yeah, just throw yourself in the deep end like I did, mate. Like I go
Yeah.
watch one game and go, oh, this looks all right. I might join in on this and join a team a week before the next sort of exhibition and just go. So
And just full
And
send.
then there was this my 3 days prior to first round. Hey, can you play? What? Sure.
I think that's been a lot of teams along the way, and it's the best way. I mean, even for any new teams coming in, I know our advice to our GC boys coming into it was get on the field. It's the best thing that you can do is just get out there, start playing, start being a part of the culture. Is the quickest way to learn, and just throwing in head first.
You can practice all you want, but until you're 5-on-5 on the field, you're not really going to know anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, look, I know a few of the boys are down at Gel City tonight for their scrim going on. And really, we've all been watching all of you guys play. Like, we played closely with Kabuki back when we were going to Rapid and all that.
Kabuki.
Yeah, we versed Hell's Gels and a few of you damaged boys back at Hardcore. on their scrims night, and like we're getting around the place and meeting all these teams, and really it's just now getting actually into the sport and making a name for ourselves.
Yeah.
I see someone else eyeing off my patch.
Yeah,
Do you
Tegan's
not?
taking it too, mate. It's
No.
everyone wants to
No
suck
one-
left pat. Like
No,
left
no
patch.
one's getting it. No one's getting it. It's my patch. It's my patch.
Mate, it's the same as my daddy patch. Everyone keeps hitting me up for that. I'm like, nah, it's my one. I'm
Nah.
not telling you where I got it.
Get your own.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I gotta say, Jordan, my advice to you guys is different teams have different setups. A lot of people that push for we're going to do this play and it's going to work out exactly this way. Man, just send it. Get out there, have some fun, get on that breakout wall and go, all right, that's where I'm running to first, and just send it. If you lock yourself too much into a gameplay and then it doesn't go your way, everything falls apart. You need to be like just on the ball, like change those different tactics up, try everything, man. I'm very much just a sended guy. Like, Rob, where are you going? Over there for now. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, the call outs.
Yeah, that's basically
Cool.
the nationals as well. We got to the wall
Yeah.
and said, "Oh, so where's everyone going?"
Yeah.
I'll go here. You go there.
Well,
Yeah.
I was reading up the post for the nationals, and I got to like the finals where you guys versus Valhalla, I think it was, and it was like, it said, well, someone's run flag and up the side, and then they get to the next round and they're like, oh well, no psych, now we're putting someone else in, and they were writing like it's thrown up the whole competition. I'm like, well, yeah, it's kind of the point, but like.
The whole sideline saw that switch. We're all like,
Yeah.
why isn't TJ running for
yeah.
the flag? Why is Dane in X? What the fuck just happened? Like, it was one of those things that you just went, holy crap, there it is. There's that change up that just throws everything off. Like,
yeah,
Tom
Look,
said
it's 'cause
everyone's
TJ's too
aiming
noticeable.
here, we need another plan.
and that's it. Comes down to it. Just comes down to comms, boys, being just able to read exactly what Zoggy and Dodo were saying before. Is you could go to first barrier and your plan just comes apart real quick because you might be running a similar pattern and another team's seen it and they're starting to change up. So when they change up, then you've got to read, all right, well, where are they now feeling confident of pushing to? All right, well, what are we going to do to kind of counteract that? Or what can we do more than anything else to just try and cut off lanes or cut off that play of what we might be expecting? You never know, but it was definitely trying to do some big brain plays on the day as we try and do, and then manage to pull something out of her still on the
Pretty
way.
much what we do every time.
9 times out of 10, you wing it. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna wing it.
You got to get out and just send it. That's it, boys. That's all you can kind of do.
100%.
Oh, Tom, Chris wants you to remove your drop stock stubby on stream.
Oh.
He really
Nah,
hates that stubby, eh?
He
It
doesn't
triggers
like
him
drop
too well. I'm going out of my way now to keep it just so I can keep triggering him and keep having some fun with it.
Just need to get a whole group of people with them. Just like send
Yeah.
him pictures every day, like drop stop stubby. Here we
Yeah.
go. Here's another
God.
one. Here's another one.
Oh mate, I know it doesn't look the best, but boys, after running it's my first time running at nationals was I wasn't scratching up my lens, and it was definitely helping put my head in the right spot and sort of tuck in a bit better. So
Yeah.
for me, man, you know me, boys. I don't care how it looks as long as it sends, as
Yeah.
long as it shoots straight. It does the job. So.
I'm just gonna say, Chris. Also, Shaka's build that he did as a dedication to basketball player. Fuck, I've forgotten his name. I've gone blank. Anyway, he did a build, and it's Kobe. Yeah.
Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is a drop stock fucking stubby as well. So
Wait, so $10 for the first boy to take the shirt off.
Come on,
Uh,
Dodo.
don't.
I'll dip my head in
look,
buckets. Don't challenge. Come on.
look, my bank account's pretty empty at the moment because I keep on spending money on blasters. So.
Yeah.
Love it. I will. Obviously, National Boys was a pretty big day for all of us. Coming off the back of last night, I will say I just want to sort of have a big shout out to Tegan and the One Shot crew, making their way down from Townsville and being a part of the day was absolutely huge.
And the best photos ever.
Yeah.
Oh man, so many photos. And,
Oh, was it 1,200 photos?
yeah.
Yeah, it was something absolutely ridiculous, and there was enough. There was one shot of almost every person there. So that effort, that was massive.
I saw everyone's new profile pics. One
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
I just changed mine today too.
Yeah. So.
No, yeah, big thing. It's people like that getting involved in the sport and just putting the effort in that make a big difference and put smiles on people's faces on the back end of an even a great event. But to have those moments, some specific moments throughout the day captured, and obviously not having to pay a professional photographer there for
100%.
things like that. Just it absolutely means a lot to the sport. So thanks guys, and thanks to you especially.
No.
100%. Also, have we found out who the picture was of old mate that was eating shit? Do we know who that is?
Is that the one that fell over?
Yeah, like
I think
feet up in the air,
I think
face in the ground, man.
It was
the big one.
Hold on, I think I have a photo of it.
Yeah,
It's,
because I've been trying to work it out. Like, who is this? I don't even know who it is. This is brilliant.
is it this one?
No.
There's a different one again.
That one? Alright, I was gonna say because I know who that is.
There's an even better one.
Hold on,
There's an even better one.
I'll see if I've got it actually. I think I took a.
It was an impressive full send,
Wow.
It was a slide on his face. No, I haven't saved it, but yeah, if you jump onto those pics and it'll be on the
You'll find it.
It's...
Eventually.
I think it's got about 6 or 8 comments or something on it, so you'll be able to find it. It's pretty good.
Oh, it's a good photo.
Yeah.
I could probably actually find it.
I'm just looking for it now.
Yeah, have a hunt, boys. It is actually worth the. You can bring it up. It is definitely worth it.
Definitely worth it. I'll try and chuck it up on my green screen.
I think Dan from Fire said it looked like a K grind on it. With his face from Tony Hawk.
Oh, it was definitely looked like something big. Ouch.
Because there was a few face plants, but this one was just next level. Just that like commitment to the send was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I almost did one on my first slide. I heard
Look,
everyone
I
just
did.
talking about it. I'm like, damn, concentrate.
Look, it's all bad, and that guy was bad, but we cannot forget the immortalized first slide fail of the day, which is.
Oh man, it was like he hit a ghost, just slide bang.
Caught up.
I even went airborne, like. I got
It was so good.
Hold on.
Oh.
Wow. I want to show you something.
Oh. What's he got?
So after the first match, literally first one out, kind of lined back up and it was like, I'm wearing old footy boots, couple of years old kind of thing. Don't take them out too often apart from playing a game of touch or something like that. But after second round, I came back to break and I was like, why is the front sliding? I'm wearing studs. But apparently, need a new pair of footy boots.
Holy damn!
Yeah, she ripped off pretty well.
That's further commitment to the send. I am literally scrolling through these photos as we speak right now.
It's not my bad. It just. But yeah, it was an awesome day. Like the SA teams, man, I cannot shout them out enough. Like Crimson Raiders just 100% brought it. Really showed that Queensland's got its pocket but these guys are doing just as good down there. They're really pushing themselves, making it, you know, it
Was-
made it the Nationals, you know, just
Yeah.
having them just wiping people.
Yeah.
They played really well for people who don't actually have gel blasters really at the moment.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
even then, didn't they come like 4th or 5th, or they
Yeah,
went
yeah,
they
man,
went
they
really
went
high, yeah.
hard.
Qualifying.
And then
Um,
even then, like
Crimson Raiders was it came
Yeah.
fourth?
Came fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fourth,
Yeah.
and then we were
That's
fifth.
where we came fifth.
and then yeah, you look at it and like CQ All Stars, I think they came like 3rd or something like that because they won the third spot playoffs.
And Kamikaze Squirrels coming in first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Most of the
Yeah.
day, which was, it was also
Squirrels were
insane.
destroying, man. Watching those guys, like,
I think
I knew
looking
they
at
were-
their score before qualifying, they'd only lost like a couple of kills for the day.
Yeah.
They're on,
Yeah.
like, the perfect score.
well, you look at it like I used to live up in CQ, and like the distance to the fields you have is like there's one in Rockhampton, one in Emerald. I used to live right in the middle. It was like an hour and something drive to the nearest field, and like you think about it, the fact that they're actually doing that at and coming 3rd is insane. Like
yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
I found the photo, guys.
I found it too. I'm
And,
just
and
trying to-
I
There you
figured
go.
out what team it is too. So that is Slop Raiders.
Is it?
Oh,
That is Slop Raiders.
yeah, right.
Because the very next photo,
Yeah.
holy crap!
Let's go.
so
You can't say they weren't sending it.
I don't know who it was, but full
There-
commitment.
There we go for
Full commitment.
everyone. Like, this is just taking up the entire screen here. Like, this is what we're talking about. This was full commitment for a full send, mate. Whoever you are,
There it is.
buddy, that is mentally good.
Commitment.
Just so good, so good.
Oh man, that had to have hurt. That had to have hurt.
Like it
Oh,
would have
yeah,
hurt, but
oh,
he would
yeah.
have gotten back up after. Like
Yeah,
It's got
Oh,
pain
yeah.
written all over it.
yeah,
I feel like everybody from the gel ball community is just insane. Like, you take a trip or fall, everyone gets back up, gets straight back into it. It's, everyone has that, and it's also just not. It's not even that. It's just the fact that everyone's so caring about everyone else. Like everyone may you see these competitions, someone may fall over and actually hurt themselves decently, and everyone would stop their gameplay and just help them out.
yeah.
Like, it's a great community to get into, and yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. I had a post up the other day. You know, like this community is second to none. Like, I've been part of the LARP community. I've been part of like other little community, car communities, stuff like that. This one, man, like, I cannot get enough of. I'm doing a freaking stream, for God's sake, when I'm not even playing. Like, I just cannot get enough of this community because everyone is just so damn good. Yeah. Matty Collins just saying, you know, you got to remember too, these boys came out with stock blasters as the SA teams. Like, Crimson Raiders were running stock blasters, apart from one that I know of that actually brought his own blaster up.
So they were all running stock blasters.
Yeah.
Far
Yeah.
out. That's
I think
Crimson-
Gel Cartel were running. I think Gel Cartel were running modified blasters from Command Elite. I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gel Cartel had the Command Elite ones.
I'm not sure about Crimson Raiders because they got their blasters from one shot.
Oh, they
so
were upgraded. Tegan's just saying now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cartel
yeah,
had stock.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, like, not running their own blasters, like,
Yeah.
just goes to show. I want to see them being able to bring their own stuff up.
There's a lot of confidence that comes from running your own kit.
Yeah.
100%. And knowing knowing what you've got and where it shoots and where it gauges from and to what distances. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Look, you're
So
holding,
hats off to them.
you're holding that blaster for like 100% of the time you're out on that field. Like you get to know it. It becomes a second part of you. Like holding my blaster, I can use my blaster perfectly fine. I'm great with my blaster, and I may use one of my mates' blasters, and I can't do it.
Yeah. See, this is where I've stuffed over Gizmo from Damage Cartel. We originally made our UDRs as twins, so his blaster was identical to mine up until last week when I put it into Shaka and went, let's DSG this bitch. So
Look what you've done. Look what
so
you've done.
so now Gizmo's like, oh, now I need to do DSG to catch back up, and we can have twins again. So
How do you find the DSG on semi?
snappy as anything, man. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm loving it. I can't wait to get this Apache in though. That's gonna really level out the FPS. Just,
Yep.
yeah, pop, pop, pop. So that'll be our next thing once the Apache comes in and
Someone say
the.
DSG.
Did someone say DSG?
Behold
That's funny.
the DSG. But it is very snappy. Like I could just spam it like that if I wanted to.
It's,
So
Yeah.
no
That's a
battery.
good looking blaster. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh gee, I wonder why.
Oh yeah.
Whatever could it be? I have no idea.
Whoa.
Now, I love the ARPs. The mag size is just.
It's
Yeah,
just right.
yeah.
And look, even stock out of the box, I was using a stock ARP9 at most of my scrims games up until like a couple months ago, and they're great blasters out of the box. And I've heard a few people say that they're like there's better blasters around, but like for the price range you're paying, they last ages. They
And it
perform
works
well.
semi.
yeah.
Great semi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's what I used for the
Yeah.
finals for SSA last year.
Half of our team was running pretty well stock blasters for SSA last year for the finals. Like,
Oh man,
I
that
think
was
that's why
intense.
we're all so excited with having Azrael on board. It's like, oof, we did that last year with like basic stuff. You know, what could we do this year?
It helps.
It helps.
It helps.
It helps.
Yeah, it's
It
a
helps
helping
with
hand for
confidence.
sure.
I would just say, if anything, it gives you the confidence to put yourself into situations where it's not dry firing. There is
Yeah.
no point of where you know your build's going to fail on you on the
Yeah.
field. If anything, it just comes down to you and batteries and whether you've checked it and actually planned your day out a little bit as best as possible, which happens to all of us. I think finals for SSA last year, we had one of our blasters literally, we walked out ready to jump and one went down straight away. So we had to jump with 4 boys and again, you adapt, you overcome and make yourself a little bit of a nuisance, make yourself seen.
Yeah, 100%. We got Brendan here saying $20 for Tom to get his shirt off. Everyone's wanting shirts off from you boys.
Is that Brendan Porch? That's funny as.
Yeah.
Nah.
All right, so ARP gang, like, how many boys you already got in your team? Like, have you got a full crew or plus subs? Or
Yeah, so we're running 7 at the 7 or 8 at the moment. Can't
Damn,
remember
nearly a
off the top
second
of my head.
team there.
Yeah, look, and then we have 2 paintball boys looking to get into the team, and
Oh,
Ooh.
and
very nice.
yeah, it's we've done well for our team. Like I love the guys that are in my team. Like they're all great guys, and we all do stuff outside of gel bowling. It's not just gel bowling for us. We're all a group, and that's really what it is for every team, really.
Yeah.
But like it like the team really just started out as just a joke around, just running around with our AFP9s and just getting into just dumb situations that were just funny, and then eventually we all just became a group that just wanted to get into speedball, and that's how it started.
Yeah,
So.
sweet as. Like I know you said you're sort of taking the piss with having the ARPs, but you know, if you really wanted to take the piss, you'd change your name to Gelstorm Gang.
Matt does have a Gelstorm, and we bought Justin a Gelstorm for his birthday. I'm the next one to get a Gelstorm, and we're all getting different colors and getting Power Ranger suits. That's how it's going to
Oh my lord! Here we go. Living the meme. Living the meme.
Yeah, Luke.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. Dane's
We,
just saying sup.
we've-
He's obviously
We've
just
got a
gotten
few of
home.
those gel storms for our little nephews.
Yeah.
And we got one of my cousins that lives up the street, so we haven't given him access to any blasters apart from that gel storm. And on full auto at 5 meters, if people sneak up on you and you don't know that they're there and they just start mag dumping you with that endless mag of what it is on a gel store in that hopper,
Fucking insane.
you kind of get over it after a few shots. But,
Yes. Especially running ultra elites through it, it's
Yeah.
you start to feel it. But then those like the things that sit on top, I have like Matt has had to wrap his in tape because when people shoot you blast them with their ultra elites coming out of it, you put holes straight through that mag.
through the hopper, yeah, right.
Yeah, he's had people running HBA against him. They just bang right, put holes right through the hopper. Yeah.
Yeah, no way. That's cool.
Before you know, it's gonna be shredded and there'd be nothing to hold it in.
Oh, look, that thing holds its own, but if you get close with a HBA running ultra elites, it just
Yeah,
no
you're gonna have a bad
chance.
time. You're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Love it. Well, what's ARP Gang's next step? Like, where are you guys at now? What competitions? Where you guys sort of leaning towards moving forward?
So at the moment, we're really looking to get out and just mingle with more and more teams, just find some training that we can do with other teams. But next step for us is we're just hitting up Thursday night Gel City scrims until I think it's next month. So at the end of this month or halfway through next month, we should get our jerseys, and that's when we're going to be getting into Gel City. And then we were asked if we wanted to join the previous or this round of hardcore, but we declined and said we'll join the next one instead.
Yeah.
So
Very nice, very nice.
Chris is just saying you can mingle with him from Hell's Gels. So he mingles with everyone. Somehow he got applauses and that at Nationals the other day. He didn't even play, man. So he just showed up.
Is he the one?
Bloody
Is he
Chris.
the one in the Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah. Still in the thunder.
He just always wants to be on. So
Yeah.
You gotta keep an eye on him. He's a tricky bastard. But yeah. So with Nationals over too, we've got the next big one.
yeah,
SSA.
SSA this
Yeah.
weekend.
Pro Div this Sunday for us.
Road Div Sunday, boys.
It's going to be massive.
How we all feeling?
Nervous?
I'll say I'm not as normally bad as what I am after a 12-hour day at Gel City, put it that way. Running and sliding continuously on that flag and stuff. Still a little bit sore more on my chest in a few other little spots, but no, it's actually a little bit better coming in at SSA than what I sort of expected. So I'm sure everyone's revving and ready for it. I think the biggest thing for us was trying to track down some more elites for the weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
so
seems
what's
the
gonna
old
be any elites?
Yeah.
that seems to be the going issue right now. Them being none in stock anywhere.
Yeah.
I've got one packet, boys. I've
two.
switched to
I have two.
AKAs. I've switched
Alright.
back to AKAs. So I've got that one packet. What do
Look,
you-
they're the next toilet paper. They're going to be worth like $50 a pack.
You give me $200, I give you one packet.
Yeah.
Oof.
Wow.
I'll run with like just standard ultras before I spend
Mate, I'll go
$250
you
on a
further. I'll
pack
go
of
back to
gels.
Armatex if that's the case.
Yeah.
Mate, just go back to the orange gels that Tack Edge used to sell.
Let's just have some fun and go back to the blues that come with your blaster.
Yeah, just the basic packs.
We just
I'm
have a
packing
confetti
quite
game.
I have a pack in the garage of like 6mm gel balls. I'm like, I don't know where I'm going to use these, but
So that
yeah,
Oh.
just run them through.
if you boys get stuck, let me know too. You know what I like. We're happy to share on the day.
Yeah. Cheers, man.
Yeah, that was the elite.
It's
Aussie
like
shout apparently.
it's like if you boys get hungry on the day, be sure to come and hit us up. I'll have a box of goodies from the
Ooh.
bakery. So
Ooh.
all them cakes.
Make sure we set
Love
up
it.
extra damage. Keep an eye out for them.
Yeah.
You'll see us. You can't miss us.
Yeah.
Especially with that big box of cakes.
Well, have Damage got teams Saturday and Sunday?
Nah, just Sunday.
Are you guys going to be down there Saturday or?
I was
Um,
hoping to, but I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to make it this week, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping
I'd
in the
like
future.
to go, but I don't know.
Yeah. I'm hoping in the future to be able to go down. I want to support the boys on the Saturday as well. You know, there's a lot of good guys there, like good
A lot of
teams.
good
I want
teams
I
in
want to
both,
see how they're playing, not just from a live stream. You know, I want to be in watching them on the sidelines. So
Getting
Yeah.
involved. Yeah.
get on the
It's,
sideline and be like a little cheerleader for Eat My Gels. Just be like, yeah, boys. So,
This man eating them gels.
oh man, I got to get onto them. Hopefully, get one of them on next week. So, hopefully,
Ooh, I hope they're watching. Hopefully they're watching.
I'll send him a message later.
Yeah. I'll jump on. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
Plenty of people,
That's it.
apparently.
I don't know how they could say no to that pretty face of Ozzy.
Yeah, that's it. Wow.
But
So let's get on to some questions. Everyone, if anyone's got any questions out there, throw them forward. We'll start asking questions and stuff now.
let's throw up the big one straight away.
But throw up the
Well-
big one. Dodo, you could do it today.
All right, we'll start from ARP game and then we'll work our way across. So from Jordan, which team do you refuse to like lose against? Like what team do you not like losing against?
Look, for me personally, and I think for most of the boys in our team, seeing as we did come from Gorilla, there was a team that left around the same time as us, and that's Evolution. So we're pretty hand in hand with those guys. Like we're pretty good with them, and look, when it comes down to it, I hate losing against most of them because most of them I've versed previously, and look, they're all our mates, but at the end of the day, don't like losing to them.
It's a very
It's
good
always
answer.
good to have a little rivalry. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Always. And we'll work across the Stringa next.
Ooh, who I don't want to lose to. It's a tough one. We've had some hard games. I'm probably going to say Defiance. We've had a couple of crazy finals against them that we've managed to edge them out. So
Yeah.
they'd have to be my pick.
Good.
I
And then we'll move across to Lucky Last.
love everyone, mate. I'm not
That's
blind.
Nah.
A lot of people here.
None of that.
I'm going to go back to Dave Dot, sort of for me, and a big one the whole way through last year of just played a very, very similar position to myself. Met him in the X a lot of the time. Met him down sort of on Plexi towards the back end of the year, and that was you boys and Trick. I don't like losing against Trick. I guess for a lot of us guys, like, you know, that question is more for me. Who do you feel that you kind of step up? And it's always, you know, obviously the question for a lot of other teams, you know, don't like losing Aussie Elite, but honestly, guys, the level that we see from teams that come in and go, nah, like this is where we need to bring it, and the level that just increases and increases, and on the other side of that pushes us boys, you know, again, and Sunday was a perfect example. You know, that first game between us guys, we all of a sudden just stepped up and brought it. It's just a prime example. But yeah, Damage. There you go, guys. You know, we had our grand final last year, and so you had a few rounds at nationals, which was good. Yeah.
Oh, we'll probably be
Yeah.
seeing each other again on Sunday, so
That's it.
Yeah.
it's just a matter of time now.
I won't be
Boys.
walking out with 8 mags on me for SSA though.
Well, if you can refill now, it kind of makes it worth it. So.
Hey, you got more reasons just to send it.
Yeah. I have noticed if you kind of spray the floor before you start walking out for your games, especially if you're first one off the bat like we are most of the time as well, it means you can actually try and get a little bit of slide in. The sliding towards the back end of the day is always good.
Yeah.
A few gels on the ground. So.
Always better than gripping to the floor.
Oh yeah, especially with those HK knee pads as well.
Oh lord.
Or just trying to slide in dye knee pads and having them slip all the way down, and you just fuck your knees up hard.
Oh,
It happens to me.
let me
every
show you
single time.
something, boy. Hold on.
I could definitely say every time I've gone for a slide in those dining pads, one of them has always fallen down around my ankle. Every single time.
So I got one specific knee pad, but I've been through one pair of dyes, and that's actually my pair of HKs. Kind of now with they're 3 months old, those HKs, and they're absolutely torn to shreds.
Jesus.
Yeah, I got them fresh for SSA at the back end of last year,
Yeah.
and my dyes were already done. So
That's
definitely go
crazy.
through some consumables, shoes, knee pads, pants.
I think I went through like 3 pairs of shoes last year alone.
Yeah. Oh, easy.
See,
money.
I don't go through shoes that bad because I don't slide really. Like I run to my
Touch
pillar
it.
and I stand there and go, let's just do what I need to do. So
Yep.
Alright,
Yeah, good old anchor. Good old anchor.
we got 2 questions here. First one from Chris. When are they going to put more stickers on their masks, like catch up? I think he's referring to how heavily.
A bit more. There's always room for more.
There's always room for more stickers. I think Chris is the worst for that, isn't it? He's got everything just stickered and he just sees through.
yeah. I'm waiting for him
Honestly-
to get one of those perforated stickers that they like put on bus sides and stuff, so he can still see, but it's like full covering everything.
The transparent ones.
Just like he's got his "I love boobies," but just have like a transparent like set of tits like right here. So,
Well, I don't know if you have a look closely enough. Like Stringer does stickers, so Brent Wee Man left his mask at the boys between comps last round, and Stringer found a little made up a little penis one.
Yep.
He didn't even know. He played the full SSA first round qualifiers with a penis on his mask lens. Didn't know. Photos all day.
Oh,
Best
that's
kicker about
great.
it was he forgot about it and then played nationals with it as well. So all his pro shots, he's got a big dick on the side of his mask.
Oh my lord.
That's beautiful.
We were going through shots and it just kind of popped up. He's like, "That's right, I've still got that on there."
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Sneaky. Oh, right.
So we got another one. Each of you is a 5-man dream team with yourself and 4 others, not from your team though. Not from your team.
Not. Oh.
We'll start with Jordan on this one.
Look. Well, it's 5-man dream team, so I only really have to pick 4 others.
Yeah.
James from Evolution, like I know, just watching him and playing with him, he's insane. I'd very much want him in a team. Shin from Kabuki.
Oh,
Big choices.
Yeah.
I've played a lot against Shin at Rapid, and I know I played a lot with Slidey from Demons as well, and he's really good as well, so I'd chuck him in. Far out. It's just my
That's hard.
One more.
Oh god. Look, my fourth person would have to be just like one of the Mafia boys, because we played against them a lot as well, and Luke and Darcy are insane. But I know I played a lot more against Darcy, so I'd chuck him in.
Very nice.
That was a
Good
good
picks too.
squad with the team.
Solid picks. And now to Stringer.
Let's take. We'll talk maybe Ben Malin on pillar. I've seen him work that trigger.
Ooh.
He's definitely put some shots downfield. Maybe take Jade from your team. She had a wicked run on the weekend.
Yeah, very impressive run.
And
Stolen.
everyone wants Shin, so I can't take him. I'll leave him.
Just fight for him.
Who else? Ooh. Trying to think of one. Maybe one of the Midnight Boys running flag. There's a couple of good runners on there. It's tough.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, I know. There's so many good players. Well, maybe Connor Demons. He'd be a solid asset. Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
Yep.
And
That is.
Man, Lucky. We'll throw Lucky from Midnight on.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Maybe a Thack squad.
Yeah.
That is a fat stack squad.
That is a fat squad. Well, since you
Watch
were
out.
Lucky. For me, guys, straight up, probably first and foremost would be Shin. I'd love to have him sort of running. Got a lot of time for those boys, the way that they train, the way that they play. Same for Trick boys. Definitely like to, send those boys up. I might be able to play anchor a little bit better.
Take some pressure off the knee.
Yeah. From Midnight, I might have to kind of pinch two from there. It's kind of hard, guys. Dally and sidekick. I mean, I'm a little bit biased there. Again, but then sort of hard choices because you've got guys like Connor and a lot of guys that are in there, obviously pushing pretty hard. But yeah, I'd say that's probably my pick. But yeah, going over this, obviously some names that we've mentioned. Depending on what happens for Speed QB and the Nationals, we might be seeing a few of these names put together for a team, including yourself, Dodo.
You never know.
You never know. We'll just see who shows up. So, and I'm really looking forward to this All-Star team going over. Like, I just hope that whoever they pick, like obviously we already know Dally. I just hope
the
whoever
MVP.
Best and fairest last year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's definitely earned the spot.
100% he's earned the spot, and he's got so much passion on him, man. He's always researching. He's always doing something to do with it.
That every conversation.
I'd love to see SpeedX Control come over and at the same time as well. Just saying, hey, I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's all.
Definitely.
SpeedX Control takes amazing photos every single event, so why not?
Support your photographers, guys. Support your photographers.
And credit them.
Always credit your photographers.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially if they're giving you freebies.
Yeah.
Always credit them.
Yeah.
Again, shout out to SpeedX Control.
There's some moments from last year that we got captured that we didn't ever think we are going to get captured, guys, and to have those freebies and to be able to put that up on our own socials, Insta or Facebook or whatever it was, and throw a little bit of credit there, like to capture those specific moments. Yeah. I know I had two last year. One of those is up on my Insta. Just to walk away from that, not know anything about it, and then the photo pop up a couple of weeks later where you're like, wow, what a shot.
Yeah.
Is that the one where you were running around the back of the pillar?
Yeah.
That was
Primal Tech. It was against Primal Tech.
Yeah. That was.
That's a sick photo.
Regardless if that was a no call or whatever it was in the time, guys, that for me was an absolutely epic moment. So just to be able to capture that was to have someone there to be able to capture it was just absolutely fantastic. And credit to SpeedX Control for just absolutely amazing at what he does. He gets involved in the community every step of the way. Always smiling on his face and putting himself in some pretty provocative sort of positions on the field. I know I've shot him a couple of times by accident.
Yeah. There's been a few times he stands so close to you sometimes, and it's not a bad thing. He's just trying to get the right shot. But you'll go to move to the other side of the pillar and like switch it up, and you just sort of in the corner of your eye, you're like, oh shit, Sean's there. Like, Like,
Yeah.
he's always far enough back that you're not going to hit him, but he just feels like he's closer.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
He's always, for me, he's always in the right spot.
Yeah.
Like even
Right
from
spot at
breaking
the
and
right
breaking around
time.
it.
I think from
where credit's due, Sean. Good work.
I think from running around behind Daly for so long now, I think
Yeah.
he's like really worked out like the good angles, the where people are going to be. He's reading people before they actually do what they're going to do,
Yeah.
and he's knowing
Yeah.
where he wants to be. Like, he is an incredible photographer for this sport. It's the same with Tegan, man. Like, she did such amazing work, and like some of those shots are literally, that's experience knowing where someone's going to be to take that shot, you know?
Place at the right time.
Yeah.
Pretty sure
Thank
there's
you for that.
a photo on my Insta actually from Sean from the qualifiers. I'm actually on the plex and he's right behind me when he took the photo. I remember turning back for a quick second and there he was right there taking the photo. I was like, oh shit. So I'm looking for my team. I'm like, what the hell? So he definitely full sends himself on the field for photos.
Yeah. So we got Rico Allen. Hopefully we see you guys come up to CQ for a comp soon. That is in the works already. There is a chat going around already. We're all keen on coming up north.
There is
A
a
lot of
plan.
people are
There
coming
is a
up by the
plan.
sounds of it.
There's going to be a wild bus ride up there.
So what I'm hearing is party bus plus booze plus fun times.
Pretty
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
It's going to be
Go wrong.
mental. All I heard was 1 minute rounds, and I went, holy shit, yes.
1 minute
This is
rounds.
1 minute rounds.
indoor
Don't
centre
sit
order.
down. Just keep pushing.
Oh,
Just
man.
don't stop running from that break to keep
Just-
going.
Just put my
Yeah.
beer at the other end, and I'll just run through for that. I'll move quicker if there's a beer at the other end. Got a question here from Jared as well. Do Aussie Elite have any plans to play hardcore league in the future?
Ooh,
Man,
good
we'd love to play, but it's just hard to get all the boys there on a Wednesday night. I mean, some of us don't finish work till 5 o'clock, and
Yeah.
hold on a weekend, we'll be there.
question. Yep. No,
So
yeah,
right.
Wednesday isn't for everybody, but
Yeah.
It's one of the only comps we haven't entered yet, so we'd love to be a part of it. But yeah, it's just too hard to get the boys there on a Wednesday night. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
unfortunately, we just haven't been able to yet.
Yeah.
Kathy's here.
That's
Move the date. Move the date.
Sundays, Kathy.
Move to
Sundays.
Saturday,
Wait,
be
no.
there.
Sunday.
No, yeah, we
No,
definitely
not
have to be there, but it was a general consensus sort of for all of us boys. I mean, just trying to get out there on a Wednesday night. I know all of us boys usually working sort of 5:30, 6 o'clock most days during the week.
Yeah.
Especially Dane, he'll have a set time and then go, no, I got to work till midnight kind of thing. So it's and credit to him, he works harder than generally any of us boys like to admit. But
Speaking of which, guys, like for those who knew the lineup for today, Dane didn't make it in time. Unfortunately, he had work run over. He's still at work, he said earlier, so he apologises for that. But
I think he's on the group chat. I see him popping up every now and then.
yeah.
I
So
think he's keeping an eye on it.
Maybe we'll get him in separate one day. Who knows?
yeah, we'll get you boys on
I'm
again.
going back in. He'd love that.
Yeah.
Love the opportunity.
Yeah, definitely.
He's
So-
here in spirit. Look, he's in the chat. There we go.
Hey, I love you. Woohoo! Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
But yeah, any teams this weekend that you guys are like? Obviously, we're in Pro Division. Like we everyone is a hard team, but is there any that you're really sort of worried about that are going to
Midnight.
Stand out. Any
Midnight.
standout? Ooh,
Midnight.
We saw
Yeah.
they've really stepped up their comms. We're watching it qualifying. Yeah, I reckon they could be a really hard game.
Yeah.
SSA is a different field and comp in comparison to any other. Like you
And we've
can't
only
play
played
any other comp
5,
and think
I
that you're
the
walking
field's
into
gonna
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those boys are definitely, and you guys, including yourselves, have just put in a lot of time. Obviously, going to play paintball, a lot more, semi-orientated, just looking at different angles, and they're definitely a force coming into this year that's going to go far, 100%. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
my run and gun team. I'm coming for you boys. I'm going to sit on the back. I'm coming. Let's go.
I think this is the thing. Midnight has really shown how much they've jumped up, and now everyone's like, we got to watch them, and we got to take them out. We got to put them down. We can't have them get up top because they're gonna. Oh man, they're
Welcome
gonna
to the
destroy.
pressure club,
Yeah.
guys.
No pressure, guys, but
There's a
everyone's
lot of
coming
pressure
from
up
you.
there.
Yeah.
Everyone
Kabuki
knows
as
you
well,
guys have
just
stepped
in the
up.
Pro division.
Yeah, Kabuki.
They're always a tough.
Yeah,
team to play,
Kabuki the other one as well for us.
Yeah.
Obviously, new team coming in. Guys, we all have our standard teams that we know are going to perform. Obviously, yeah, it's going to be an exciting year ahead. It's anyone's game starting again. You
That's
know,
it. That's
so-
exactly it.
Back division, so
If-
we haven't even played half of these teams until we actually go back on the West SA field. So it's all we're going to find it on Sunday. Who's been training? Who's been practicing? Who's watching the other teams to see what they're going to do?
Yep.
No,
Then,
no,
on top of that,
do your homework.
on top of that, I'm pretty sure I was listening to Bert to the Bone with Mark the other week,
Yeah.
and him saying that we didn't actually have the full field for the bracketing round. There's still some more barriers that need to go on or something.
Yeah, it's
He
still
said
being
Wow.
finalised.
so there's still some extra little sneaky bits that are going to be on there that nobody's accounted for yet. So
might change up those running lanes a little bit because as soon as you break out, it's pretty open.
yeah,
On break out left and right as you're trying to hit those wings. So I'd
Yeah.
imagine there might be a couple little other smaller barriers in there that you might be able to try and get up to and get past.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or even something closer to the plexi, give a bit more there. Because plexi's sort of, you get on that plexi and
Yeah.
it's dead man's land there at the moment. You know, you can slip around the back, but the other side
That-
seems to be
It
very
is
open.
It is open as hell.
Yeah,
Right.
that plexi that's there now, the angles that are there are completely different to finals last year. Like
Yeah.
their finals last year, you could get on that plexi, you could tuck in and hug in and start calling
Yeah,
and not have too much from sort of either side as far as angles went. You really had to get pushed on the main lane side.
yeah,
But yeah, the qualifiers, it was definitely a lot more open in comparison to last year.
yeah.
Honestly, I don't mind it. Makes it a bit more challenging.
Yeah. Might be able to do one or two calls and then got to make another move and try and get out of the way pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's that Dorito in the snake, man.
Yeah.
Like,
The red-
ugh.
Dane
It's-
can have the snake. Have fun.
Yep,
I'm
that's
sure he
Reese's
will.
job. Reese can go there, so
Love it.
Do we have any more questions while we're at it? Because this is great.
Uh,
I want to keep this going.
or
if
do
I
you
can.
guys have any questions like for
Yep.
anyone else?
Any- You have questions for us? You have questions for the group, the stream? Ugh.
I didn't really have any questions. I guess it's more, cheers to having us on. This is a great little thing to have a part of the community and be able to jump on at least for a bit of a chill chat and say good day and even potentially get to meet some new people as well. Chris, which is giving me shit about my jock stubbies. So, that's definitely someone who, I'm getting to meet out in the community now, and even a lot of people from SA and bits and pieces from the weekend, obviously jumping on here. So just want to say thanks, boys, for having us. And, really appreciate, obviously, the effort that you boys are putting in, not only on the field, but as part of the community as a whole. This is what everyone wants, and this is why we all keep turning up each weekend, week out, doing comps. And it's the people. It's not the businesses. It's not how much we spend. It's not how much we all get sponsored by. It's literally we all fork money out of our own pockets to rock up.
Yep.
Week in and week out and turn up with a smile on our faces, boys. And the community make it what it is. So just want to say thanks. Cheers.
Thank you.
No. Yeah, thanks.
Big thanks
Yeah.
from you guys.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
Chris has just come back. He's like a big love heart. He's like, I'm just playing, and that is exactly what it is. We're all just playing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if he's talking about just playing about the stubby and the drop stock.
Oh man,
but I'm going to
epic.
take that
That's
as
what's going on. I love it.
Look,
Yeah.
It's good.
Look, I would be surprised if he actually is like visibly disgusted by it.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he's suppressed and he just carries like a blaster with the drop stock to bed each night. It's like, I'm not telling anyone why.
He just cuddles up with it in bed. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
fine.
He'll rock up one day with one, and everyone will be like, "What's that?
Yeah.
You're like the what are those?
What are those?"
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
all good love.
But yeah, we are all, like, as you said, like everyone spends their money, and they're all part of this sport. And man, since starting this stream, you know, you talk to people at the field, and you get a little bit of a group going and that. But since starting this stream and talking to people sort of before the stream and after the stream is done, man, I have fallen even more in love with this community. Like, it's just so many stories to hear and tell, and I'm loving doing this stream to get other people's point of view. What's going on? How's your team going? How are you going? How, you know, like, it's such a great thing to be a part of, and 100% am not going to stop this until my computer shits itself, basically. So,
No, that's awesome, dude. Keep doing it. Doing great.
Speaking of which, Jordan and ARP gang have been going live once a week as well. Be sure to jump on that. That's actually quite a fun little time, especially with Big Sexy's on. He's a character and a half, and
He is.
Oh, I might have to give myself a little bit of a gander.
yeah, definitely jump on. It is great.
Yeah, look, it's just talking about the community yet again. Like, that's all it is. This whole sport revolves around everyone in it. It doesn't, like, the sport doesn't go on without everyone in it.
Yeah.
And look, we jump on every Saturday at 7 to 7:30, and we just talk about everything that's going on, either in the community or comp wise or anything we may have noticed or seen or anything like that. And yeah.
Justin's just brought up too. I completely forgot. Gel City ran Sunday as well. We had Valhalla's Protectors come in first. Wreck-It Crew coming in second. Wreck-It Crew have proven themselves again and again and again. I am in love. Like, these guys are the nicest guys you will ever meet. If you're not behind Wreck-It, you need to get behind Wreck-It. These guys will have your back in a second. They are the nicest guys I've ever fucking met.
Yeah.
100% nice dudes.
Yeah. Laylax, Hell's Gels, yeah.
Yeah.
The community is also so but like, my wife's just jumped on, just saying, you know, the community is also welcoming to partners and families. She can't believe the bracketing round, just being able to come along and watch how much she was just welcomed in, just standing on the sidelines. So, you know, it's really a community that's just out to make sure everyone's happy, really.
Do you see it, Chris? Do you see it?
You see it?
Oh, look at that.
Take a good look at it.
Look at that.
My hand barely fits in the back of it, but yeah. As I said, might look ugly, but damn, does a good job. I thought those little covers are cool too. Something in the community where throw something on and doesn't scare people to death.
Yeah. I noticed them. One of the companies selling them again. Different weird ones and funny ones, and it's one of those things where, like, I don't really want to put a sock over the end of my blaster, but if it's going to keep people safe and keep people who aren't sort of part of the industry sort of a bit more comfortable, 100%. Like, if we have to start putting socks on our blasters, I'll do it. 100%.
I mean, they do with airsoft already. I don't see the issue.
Airsoft, paintball have always got
I
the
might get one
socks.
myself. Yeah.
So.
Well, actually, I bought that one when I had a Gen 8 from some custom Gen 8 dude in Sydney
Yeah.
back in the day. And literally the money that I paid for it is probably the only thing that's kept with it the whole time since they stuff it. Let's use it.
I love it. Amazing.
Alright. So if
Do we have any more questions for our lovely guests tonight?
Yeah, I got one. I got one for you guys. So,
Oh,
as a team like that's getting into the competitive side, and like even the other teams that are getting in, from two pro division teams that are hardened teams, and everyone's been in it for a while. What is a tip that you'd give to people that are looking to get into competitive?
have fun.
yep.
Train and have fun, man. Leave it on the field. You get on that breakout, you look at the other team, whether you're friends or not off the field, you look at them and you go, I'm coming for you guys. I'm gonna mess you up. This is going down. I'm getting angry. You finish that round, you get off, you give each other a hug, a fist pump, slap, you have fun. That is the point of this game.
Yep.
Uh,
So
for me, obviously it does come with a little bit of time, and we're a little bit biased because myself and Dane and Stringer and a couple of sets of brothers and bits and pieces, but trust and love your boys. Like we all do this, yes, for a sport, but we've all got into this and even damaged themselves. I'm sure it's just the fun side of it. Like we turn up to shoot people in the face with toy blasters. That is the essence of it, and leave it on the field, man. You guys can train as absolute much as you want, and that is definitely a big up. Like, you will obviously see skill sets coming through, but the level of trust and love between your team will come just from playing and turning up and playing comps and having a day of it, dude. Like, I'll definitely say that's how our boys have got a lot stronger and a lot more togetherness, I guess, over time. That level of trust, dude. I'm sliding into Dane's HPA trails and I'm just trusting of when he's going to get off that trigger and things like that as well. So, as the boy said, have fun, leave it on the field.
Yeah.
You guys are obviously already doing what it takes to get a part of the sport as a team as a whole.
Yeah.
It's pretty much
shit.
just experience. Like, you can train all you want, but just playing, even socials, anything, scrims, just the more game time you can have together as a team, the more you'll come together and just without having to yell, you'll just know what your other players are going to do. When you break, they'll break. When you hold, they'll hold. And
talk on the field.
Yeah, communication.
100% talk on the field, bro. Scream, shout it.
Communication is probably the most important thing you can do. So any new players, if there's any new players that want to get involved, just reach out to any one of the teams with jerseys on. It's such a nice community, and I'm sure any team will be happy to point you in the right direction of where you can make a start. So, if you want to get into the sport, don't feel shy. Just come up and see someone, and I'm sure you can get a start pretty easily.
Yeah,
100%.
Exactly. Like if you have any issues, there are so many teams out there now who are more than happy to lend a hand in some way, shape, or form. Might it be advice? It could be a scrim. It could be anything. Like we're all in it together, essentially. So
don't have to dive in the deep end straight away. Like, as Dodo just said, just get in, just get involved, start having chats about it.
Yeah.
I find myself now talking to people way better than myself to try and figure out how to get better myself. Like there'll always be players better than you, so don't ever feel disheartened ever.
Because I think we're nearly up to like 30 teams in the competitive side,
which is ridiculous in comparison to even Europe and stuff. That's huge.
Yeah.
Like, was it Europe's got like 10 for their pro div plus like 30 something teams for their first div. So that there is just crazy.
Yeah.
And we're already following
ahead of us, so that's where we're heading, hopefully.
And we're already catching up to that level already. We've already got heaps of teams like coming in, existing new like. Whoa, my goodness!
Love it.
It's overwhelming.
It's so cool to see. Of again, it's that community base and that sport base of the effort that every team and specific players have put into, all of us teams, just keep creating that culture in Australia. And to be honest, the culture that we have here in comparison, I guess, to even what I see in the States and a few other places, like at the end of it, we're all giving each other hugs and high fives and trying to prop each other up. And I think that's the essence of the Australian community is, again, leave it on the field, but try and build each other up as best, obviously, as we can at times. There's always going to be discrepancies.
Yeah, always.
But at the end of the day, just leave it on the field, have some fun with it, and
We got Leo in the chat as well. Like, just jumped in. He said, we all remember when this all started here, and that's exactly it. We're all we're still at the start. We're a year in. Like to me, we're still at the start. We've boomed from the start, but we're still at the start, I believe, and it's just going to get better and better over the next 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, when we've got our kids running and we're coaching teams instead of playing. Like I'm already looking at my son and daughter and going, you guys are going to get in there, right? So
that's cool, Zog. That is really cool that you've got that.
Yeah.
So
look, I'm pretty sure, because everyone was getting scared and all that about legislations and all that, but I'm pretty sure after the last National League that you guys just played, I'm pretty sure one of Mark Ryan's people came out and said they were going to start endorsing and stuff for gel balling.
So basically, they flat out said there is no idea at all of removing gel blasters from Queensland, and 100% they want to help other states get it legalized as well and be up and running. They're wanting to go national as well because they are seeing the benefits from what we're doing as a community up here. And that's another thing. Like, our sportsmanship, our community has literally shown the rest of Australia, this is a sport, this is what we're doing, this is fun, this is good for our bloody health, like, both physical and mental. Like, this is something that should be up there with football, with netball, with swimming, like with every other sport. It should be out there for everyone to be able to access. So
100%.
I'm pretty sure Bert also said one day he would love to turn on the TV and have Speaky be on the TV.
Dude,
that would be awesome.
Would not surprise me if it happens.
See it on ESPN. How good would that be?
What the hell, Ben?
If gel ball goes national, then there will be more dodos, and I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Look, well, like you look at all your other competitive sports like basketball, football, netball, swimming, and all that. Like, there's some degree of all that athleticism that helps you get to those points. But you look at gel blasting, and it's a sport that doesn't matter where you are, how you look, like how you perform on the field. You always have a place, and you can always get somewhere in it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
100%.
Man speaking straight facts.
Straight up facts, man. I was never a sports player, and then I got into gel ball, and now I'm a sports player.
Like
my sports was golf. Like, I wasn't the team player. I played golf. So to be in a team sport now is something that, as a teenager, as a young bloke, like, it's not something I ever thought of. So
even like changes. Age doesn't limit it. Like, you can be 50, 60, you can still be in it.
Man.
Like,
definitely. No, everyone's welcome.
That's it.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
Justin's just saying, I've played rep football, soccer, for most of my life growing up, and speed soft is the hardest sporting activity he has done. Like, okay, like...
Yeah.
Wait till it becomes a school sport and Zoogi's kids are running around with a DSG. Oof.
You just have schools that are endorsed by gel balling companies.
That would be incredible. I don't know if it'll ever get that big, but yeah.
Yeah.
I
never
mean-
say never.
I mean,
For
they're
some
pushing.
reason,
You go.
for some reason, I don't think schools want kids playing with guns. But
Yeah, yeah.
Probably a smart move.
yeah.
So I've got some hooligans in my area that are causing some young hooligans. I remember what it was like being 16. They're out on the street. School
Get him,
holidays.
Tommy.
Oh, lordy. All right. Do we have any more questions? I seem every time I say that we do get more questions, so it's good.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, we are going to have to wrap up very soon. I'm going to have to head off to work, but yeah.
Any-
Any
What,
last-minute questions? Throw them out there.
Zoggy, again, yeah, thanks, Dodo, thanks for having us, boys, and
Yeah, thanks. Fun.
excited for Sunday. Obviously, you know, first round of the season kicking off. It's going to be a big one for everyone. Anyone that's watching, if you want to come down either Saturday or Sunday, if you've got time, show support. That's what it's about. There is room for spectators to come in and get involved. See, Pro
Bring
Day
some safety
Sunday.
glasses though. Safety glasses or a mask.
Yes, save glasses or a mask.
Yeah, no glasses sitting off your eyes, though. Make sure they're wraparounds. You don't want a stray gel coming in the side of your nice Ray-Bans or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So, but
Look
yeah,
after your eyes.
definitely.
Yeah.
If you've got a chance, come down and have a look. It's great thing to watch. You'll be screaming at your teams, wanting them to, you know, get that flag in.
Well, look, it's going to be a day when eventually people are walking around with people's jerseys on.
Dude, everyone's already walking around with each other's patches and stuff. The
Yeah,
jersey
yeah.
thing really started kicking off this weekend.
yeah.
Dan Fire is now going to be selling jerseys that are going to be signature jerseys to pass on to other people, like who are supporters and stuff. You know, like
Look, man, wait till you're like walking down the street and you see someone wearing your jersey.
yeah.
I just want to
I
point
don't
out
have my
that
big one on there, but it just goes to show, guys, we do support each other a little bit as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've also got a Crimson Raider one sitting in my bag, so I gotta put somewhere, and I gotta put this one somewhere too. So like,
Yeah, I've got a Crimson Raider one. I'm looking at it. This thing's huge. Like, where am I putting a Crimson Raider patch? Like, I need a backpack
man.
just for this thing.
they're huge. They're like this big.
Yeah.
We'll work it out. We'll get there.
But yeah,
I thought I'd pause it on Dane to maybe involve him for a minute or two.
Yeah, Dane.
Dane.
That's like one of the first videos that I really watched of you guys, and it was one of my favorites. Having the point, like the dual camera setup. So
Yeah.
It's one of our favourites as well.
Yeah.
That's one of the
And that's just social runs, boys, at Tuck Edge as well. Like, you know, just you go for a run with the boys, you go out, you have some fun, you get yourself in situations that, if you can record it, chuck an edit together and throw it up, because everyone in the community loves it. You know, we'll love a bit of consumable content. So
that's exactly
I'm pretty sure that video behind you was a night where it was you guys and us versus a bunch of mill simmers, if I remember correctly.
that's right.
it was.
I
Yeah,
remember that. No, because we've got the photo at the end of all of us throwing some faces and stuff as well. I'm pretty sure that was the night, and on my Insta, I've got that video of the Milsom dude that just wasn't calling hits. So I ended up doing the zip down that left-hand lane and had some fun. But
Yeah. Good times.
Alrighty, well,
I love it, guys. Thanks for having us.
gonna have to wrap it up there. Yep. Thanks for coming on, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on. Leo, we'll see you Sunday as well, man. Like, keen to see you. He's just saying, I'll look for you across the field. So.
Love it.
Oh, Jake's
is
phone's died, so he's out. He's out already.
We've ended on a beautiful face right there. Beautiful face.
So don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. I've been told I have to do that whole thing. So
You
like,
have
follow,
to
subscribe.
self-
Hit that bell. Hit that bell if you
bell.
want to see more of that content. We do this every week, every Thursday. Thanks for coming along, guys, and we'll see you again.
Don't
Thanks,
forget.
Amish.
Oh, yeah.
Sponsor.
Yeah.
From our sponsor, DMG15. 50% store wide.
Whoop, there it goes.
That was
Stringer.
50% store wide, all for Ezreal. So DMG 15, don't forget it.
Yeah. Thanks
Thanks,
again,
boys.
guys.
Appreciate
Thanks,
ya.
boys.
Thanks, legends. Catch up.
Cheers.
Peace.